Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Raynday Gaming. My name is Raynday, and thanks for tuning in today. Today we're going to be taking a look at Kronos, the keeper of time in Smite. Kronos is a very good god. He's a mage, but he's a basic attack mage that focuses on dealing most of his damage through a certain combination, but also primarily through basic attacks. He's a god much like Freya, who deals most of their damage once activating a basic attack ability, actually is number 2, called Accelerate, on his Wheel of Time, and then going ahead and plowing people down with just a barrage of attacks that they're not able to withstand. Late game, Kronos is absolutely devastating, but early game, you want to make sure you play him with caution, as he is a bit vulnerable and his damage is not quite where it needs to be in order to use his basic attacks effectively and take someone down. I'm going to be waiting for a potential effect here. Oh, looks like we didn't get it, but that Guan Yu could be in trouble here. Guan Yu could be in trouble. Uh-oh, Ares has the chains, but of course that's on the Athena. Now the Ratatasker is still in. I hit him. Oh, I didn't hit him there, unfortunately. I thought I got him. Janice and I are both looking for him. I'm surprised he's still in lane right now. Pushing him a little bit farther. Oh, and this is perfect. I've got my 3 down. Let's go ahead and grab that. We should be finishing him off here. And we do. We get the first blood. Fantastic. Even though Poseidon goes ahead and does his ult. That Ratatasker is still here. Unbelievable. Can we get a basic attack to finish? We do. Someone else is probably available to be finished here. Poseidon is looking very dangerous, very low. Oh, we didn't hit him, but we put it on the minions, so I guess we're going to be okay there. What an entertaining first part of the match. Let's go ahead and grab this on Athena. She's running low, but the minions, of course, are coming, and I can't be afforded to taunt there. I don't have any room for mana. I'm all out, so I got to go back and refill my cup. Wow, that was a great beginning. We are doing really well. 2 assists. Obviously, Artemis and Ares, I think, with 2 of those kills, so they are definitely performing nicely in this beginning of the game. I'm going to go ahead and pick up Book of Thoth, which is a mana, MP5, and magical power item that gives me stacks of mana and stacks of magical power. Basically, what happens is my mana converts to magical power after I grab this, and I really, really like it on Kronos. Even though a lot of people say Warlock Sash is better for Kronos, and they're probably right. I prefer Book of Thoth. I just feel like it works really nicely. I have enough health, so I'm going to try and body block here. Of course, that I sacrificed myself. I don't know why I did that. I'm not a tank. What was that about? I thought I could hit my rewind, but I didn't think I would get stunned. I would get silenced or crowd controlled out of it, unfortunately. But sometimes you got to take one for the team, right, guys? Just got to be helpful. Got to be a nice guy every now and then. Smite needs more nice people. I completely agree with that sentiment. Now, I didn't buy anything, so I could go Warlock Sash here. No, I think I'm going to go Book of Thoth. I'm sorry, I want Book, and I'm actually going to stay for the second part of Book here. And this will give us some great time. Oh, this is a high-flying game. I don't want you guys to miss the action, so we will get out of there and take a look at the screen, which tells us abilities, and you can pause that, and I will talk about them throughout the match, but make sure you just pause that, and you can read that on your own time, so you're at least aware of what I'm doing throughout the match. And we'll get to it when we can. This is a very intense game, so I'm excited to be able to play this with you guys. I am such a picky poster. It is so funny. I already recorded a God Guy for Kronos and another one for Kepri a long time ago, but they just weren't good enough in my opinion. So hopefully this one passes the standards here. Go ahead and get a nice double hit on that Neath and the Guan Yu. Excellent. Kronos with that number 3 is very deadly if aimed and timed right. Oh, we didn't get the Guan, but we will here. That was a very poor decision by him. I'm getting some health back. Athena, I can see going for the stun, but she's not. Poseidon definitely going for the Kraken. Once he uses that or the Whirlpool, it should be lights out for him, unfortunately. Let's see what these basic attacks can do. And that's what I'm talking about, guys. So, that's how you have to play. Oh, is that? Alright, I'm not in a great position here. I got to get behind my team as soon as possible. Let's throw that down. Disrupt the Athena. Throw a little damage on her as well. Can we help get that assist and that kill? We sure did. Let's go ahead and beat the basic attacks. Oh my god, this could be GG. Oh, yes. This is exactly what we want to do. Let's go ahead and take this buff. Don't even try and contest. Don't even try and contest, Neath. We're going to take speed. That is beautiful. This couldn't have gone any better, guys, except maybe I got that kill. That would have maybe been the one thing that went a little bit better. But I'm still feeling very good with the amount of kills that I have. Someone's saying help. I don't really have much that I can do, unfortunately. I'll see if I can throw this down to delay. Do a little damage on the Guan. And that is enough to turn him around. Well, it just goes to show. A couple of basic attacks can still do wonders. Stopping someone from overcommitting like that with your teammates. Team awareness is very, very important in this game. Now, I don't want to make this Ratatasker think, oh, he's dead. Thank you, sir. Alrighty then. So now we are doing... This is how I wanted my Kronos game to go, guys. This is what I needed. We are now doing really well. We are 2, 1, and 6. 11. I'm going to go grab this speed here. Get that refresh on my speed. And we're going to move into the middle and start talking about our abilities. First with our passive. Now, Kronos is a god rated as very hard in Smite. He's a hard god to play. And the reason is he's got a passive that's very intricate and that actually requires a lot of attention. Oh, what? Oh, man. I didn't trust myself to do that earlier. I thought I might have been able to get him on the basic attack. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Ugh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I thought I saw someone go over here. I guess I didn't. Okay, so Kronos is number one. His passive, actually, is what makes him a little bit difficult. You have to keep track of this spinning little dial here. You can press your number 2 and it'll stop it on 1, 2, 3, or 4. You'll see it start spinning in a moment. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Now, these Roman numerals actually dictate which ability buff Kronos is going to get. Again, you use your number 2 to stop it. Let's see, Poseidon for sure. Want to go on him. Oh yeah, this is what we're talking about. That is super unfortunate. I thought I would have gotten that Athena, but oh well. And that passive really allows you to play Kronos in a variety of different ways. I think one of the reasons he's challenging is because he's got a lot of different ways you can utilize his passive. Let's look at it. His section 1. Now, this is going to give you a 1.5% max health per second heal, which means that every second you're going to get 1.5% of your total health, which is 1280. So it'd be something around 12.8 health, right? Yeah, 12.8 health that you would be getting every single second. Now, by the way, ooh, stay around. There we go. I love it. I love it. I love it. We are dominating. This is definitely going to be a forfeit. So let's get through this as soon as possible, guys. That's powerful, and that's really good when you're sitting in lane. If you've got a lot of mana, but you don't have a lot of health, that's a great way to recover it and get yourself even ready to stay in the fight. That's really more of a sustain item. The second thing that Kronos can do with his passive is actually he can get 100% mana refund on ability. So I'll show you what that means. It basically means I use it, right? I use an ability. Now watch my mana. I'm going to get refunded on that mana once it runs out. So basically, you see, my mana is basically returned, and I just got a refund on that mana. You still use it, so you kind of have to have the mana to use, which is the interesting aspect about it. You have to have the mana to use, but if you have the mana to use, you basically know you're going to be getting it back. So it's a great way as well to sustain, like we just mentioned. Alright, so we've got that kill right there. Kronos' basic combo is just basic attacking people, and then going ahead with using his number 3, basic attacking a little bit more, and then using his number 1 to finish someone. Now, I could very well be dead here, but it looks like I'm not unless Ratatasker comes after me. Looks like he's not. Thank goodness. 5-1 and 14. I love it. And as you can see, Kronos just gets more and more powerful when not really checked here. I haven't been checked at all, and so I've just been able to really run rampant here in this game. I want to grab this buff, but I want to help my teammate more. It looks like Poseidon and Guan Yu are chasing. So now I'll go back to the buff. This should be able to clear. I lost my number 2 buff, but I will be able to get it. Now, his number 3rd section will give you 20% magical power on each ability. So that's really great. If you want to, you need some magical power to finish somebody off, or maybe you're trying to kill this guy a little bit faster, you can use your number 3 section, stop it there, and then you'll go ahead and get some extra power on those abilities. I don't know if I would recommend using that section very often, because you may as well, and most likely will get more power and putting it towards your what's it called? Your number 4 section, which is the main section of Kronos. Let's see. Oh, what a stun. Oh my god. And did we save her? Oh, and we saved her. Look at that. Man, that was awesome. That was awesome. And we saved her. That's what I'm talking about. You get the girl, you get the money, and you get away. Oh man, that's the end of my ideal movie. So look. What can we do here? What can we do here? Oh, go on. Taking some serious burst damage, man. Now let's see what we can do to this Poseidon. Look at these basic attacks. Look at these basic attacks. Ratatasker, you're done, man. You're done, bro. Oh, go ahead and get that slow. Go again and get that slow. There we go. Come on, baby. This is nasty. What did I say, guys? I was waiting for a video. I was waiting for the right video. Did I make a good decision? I think I did. So, let's talk about his number 4, which is the main crux. You get 35% magical power contribution to basic attacks, which is why Kronos, unlike Freya, scales very well with magical power rather than attack speed. The more power he has, the stronger his basic attacks are. And the more... Oh, boy. Oh, Lord. Oh, what a stun. Let's get out of here. Oh, I thought I had that kill, basically. But gave it to Janice. That's okay. I think we might be able to poke a kill out of this, too. Get the right range. Oh, not quite enough. Oh, now this is when it gets silly. Let's pull back. Let's pull back. Let's pull back. Let's let them play. I don't want them to quit. So, this is really where Kronos gets all of his strength, right? And it's because late game, his number 2 accelerate goes crazy. And if you build him with demonic grip and you activate accelerate and you put it on number 4, he will be hitting for maybe 300 plus damage each basic attack. And he will be swinging so fast, it'll look like Muhammad Ali stepped into the ring with you. It is next level how fast he will be swinging. So it is really amazing, and that is kind of like why late game Kronos gets crazy once you build him with the stacking items and you get Chronos Pendant, you get all this stuff on him. Rod of Tahuti is going to really help. That's why I build Rod on him, because that will really significantly increase my magical power and thus my basic attack. So I play Kronos like that. You may not want to get Fatalis on him because though it gives you attack speed, it doesn't help him with that 35% magical contribution from his number 4. Let's talk about his abilities. Number 1 is basically just a long-range poke. It's pretty simple to see. Now, damn, shut down. So, it's pretty simple to see. You just basically throw that out there. It's a very small radius, though, and it's very difficult to land, personally. But with a 3.7 second cooldown with Chronos Pendant, you're going to be having a lot of opportunities. It's relatively long range, so you will be able to pick some people off when they think they might have gotten out of your range. It's not as long as Uller's, but it's right around the range of Artemis's number 3, which is fairly long enough to get a lot of kills, as you've seen me get throughout this match. Kronos' number 2 is where it all stems from, guys. This is where it all happens. He gets 20% initial movement speed and then 20% over time. Not only that, he gets 35% attack speed for 7 seconds. So, we're buffing our attack speed for 7 seconds by 35%. Okay, we've already got 25. So, basically now we've got 50% attack speed for 7 seconds, and we're moving 20% faster, but over that 7 seconds, we are gaining more movement speed until we are moving 40% faster. Can you believe that? Yeah, Kronos is very strong in terms of this ability when late game, and he's got all his items. Just missed that speed. That sucks. So it's something to be aware of and something to understand when you're playing Kronos, that he's a late game god. he really is a very strong god. But if you let him die early, he will not be able to get to his late game fast enough, and it will kind of be a lackluster experience with him. That's been my case with Kronos. If you have a couple of good early kills, you will really snowball well with him. Now I'm going to get my Rod of Tahuti, and let's look at our damage here. 575, that's insane. So we'll go ahead and get into the battle. Now Kronos' number 3 is a stun, but it stuns in a very interesting way. The first stun, the first basically time it hits an opponent, it does not stun. It actually causes damage, however. But then it ticks for another time and stuns. So on the second time it ticks for damage, it then stuns. I am now hitting no one, but that's okay. And so it's very, very good. It's a great stun because it allows your teammates to understand once that first one hits them, they're going to be stunned. So it allows a lot of setups to take place. Now, the second aspect about all this, oh, Rat, you're probably dead here. If my basic attacks were up. Okay, there we go. So, the other thing is that, oh, wow, that caused a lot of effing damage. Holy crap. So the other thing is that it's very wide, so it's relatively easy to aim. I really, really like it. Kronos' ultimate is obviously so Kronos. He can rewind time and go back to where he was 8 seconds ago, which is pretty cool. I'm in kind of not the best situation health-wise right now. So that's why I wanted to get out of there. But see, where I was 8 seconds ago wasn't very helpful, and that's what you got to understand. To use this effectively, you got to put yourself in a position you want to be in 8 seconds from now. So if you're in a fight in the mid lane, you can be all the way back by your base, and then in 8 seconds get here, use all your abilities, and have that come to crap, and then use your rewind to go back to the safety of your own base pretty much, which is a great use of that. Now, guys, this was a fantastic game. You really got to see Kronos' power. But it was a little easy. So the thing is, I want you to understand, Kronos is going to be an experience. It's not going to be a god that you go ahead and just dominate, right? He is going to be a god you have to learn and be aware of. Trying to hit that number 2 in the 4th section every single time when you're going to battle is going to be something you need to practice. It's just a different skill that you need to work out. Now, it's first win of the day. Thank goodness, because I lost a couple of games earlier, even though I did really well. But as you can see, Kronos is a very, very strong guy when you're able to let him get to that late game early enough. And if you even get to that mid game with him in stride, he is going to be a monster, especially with those stuns. Hitting a couple of basic attacks, using your 3 to stun and apply damage, and then following up with your basic attack and then your number 1, it was very, very strong. He's also very good at shutting down Ratatasker with his dashes, because the second dash that Ratatasker wants to make, if you catch him with Kronos' number 3 stun, he will actually get stunned out of that dash and be helpless for the next time because he won't have reset. His dash will have reset already. So it's a great, great way to counter Ratatasker, even though Ratatasker kind of got the better of me in the end of those, at the end of that match. I think there was one other thing I wanted to mention, but it can't be that important if I forgot it just now. All I want to say is thanks so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share it, comment down in the comment section below to let me know what you like and what content you'd like to see next and who you'd like to see a God Guide on in the future. I make God Guides weekly, so please let me know. I'll be sure to interact with you and respond to your comment. As always, if you'd like to subscribe, that would mean a huge deal to me and help the channel grow. We are already at, I think, 840 subscribers, and we are growing at a great rate with a positive community behind our backs, just really creating a very fun place for people to learn, play Smite, and interact with each other that's friendly, that is knowledgeable, and I think that allows them to come with any question they may have rather than feeling shut out or embarrassed to ask things. So feel free to ask me anything, guys. I love you guys. Take care. As always, never give up, never stop gaming, and I'll see you next time.